सोनाली मैं स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है।
Okay. Hi everyone. Good evening and welcome to this option trading special webinar. So before we go forward, can some of you please let me know into the chat box if my voice is audible to you all and the screen is visible. So then I can continue. Just into the chat box, आप लोग yes or no भेज सकते हैं अगर voice clear है और screen visible है तो. All right, I got some of the responses. Thank you so much. Yes. So I suppose everything is fine and we can go forward. So this webinar is going to be special for all the option traders, and believe me that this webinar is going to make your whole option trading journey so easy and so seamless with the features that I'm going to explain you all. Okay. So let's just go forward, and I'll read you all a standard disclaimer. The content and explanation shared in this webinar are only for information and educational purpose. Stock market trading investments are subject to market risk. Please consult your financial advisor before making financial decisions. So we are good to go. Now, before starting anything, okay, I'm not even starting the topic. I want to ask you all what kind of difficulties you face when you trade into options. Let me just be little specific that apart from the technical analysis part, okay, what kind of problems or difficulties you face when you trade into options. So you can let me know same way into the chat box. आप लोग मुझे बता सकते हैं कि जब भी आप ऑप्शंस में ट्रेडिंग करते हैं, स्ट्रैटेजीज में ट्रेडिंग करते हैं, तो आप लोग को क्या डिफिकल्टीज फेस होते हैं. ओके, सो आई एम वेटिंग फॉर द रिस्पॉन्सेज. इसमें आप you can just let me know any kind of difficulties that you face. For example, execution based, yeah, exit, right? It can be about the exit. So yes. So so many people are putting the response like fear, but then I'm not going to talk about the psychology over here. Probably we can have a separate session only for the psychology, for the trading part. That can be a great session. But right now, based on the execution, what kind of problems or difficulties you face? Buying call and selling call simultaneously, so basically execution, right? Yeah. So thank you for the response. I've got many points over here, but just to conclude, I have got a list over here. Okay. एक मैंने लिस्ट बनाई है मोटा मोटी क्या प्रॉब्लम्स ऑप्शन ट्रेडर्स को फेस होते हैं. ओके, फिर हम लोग उसके सॉल्यूशंस भी देखेंगे. सो फर्स्ट, एग्जीक्यूटिंग अ मल्टी लेग ऑर्डर स्ट्रैटेजी. जब भी हम लोग ऑप्शंस में ट्रेडिंग करते हैं, कोई भी स्ट्रैटेजी बनाते हैं, तो एक थंब रूल हमें फॉलो करना होता है कि जब भी हम एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे कोई भी स्ट्रैटेजी, तो उसके सारे लेग्स हमें एट वंस एग्जीक्यूट करने, राइट, एट द एंट्री एंड एट द एग्जिट एज वेल. एंट्री और एग्जिट दोनों टाइम हमें एक साथ एग्जीक्यूट करने होते हैं, उसमें जितने भी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स इन्वॉल्व है, राइट. इट कैन बी अ 2 leg स्ट्रैटेजी, इट कैन बी अ 4 leg स्ट्रैटेजी, इट कैन इवन बी अ 10 leg स्ट्रैटेजी, करेक्ट. तो वो हमें एक साथ एग्जीक्यूट करना होता है. इसमें डिफिकल्टी आती है क्योंकि हो सकता है कि आपको वो मैन्युअली करना पड़ रहा हो, राइट. सेकेंड प्रॉब्लम क्या हो सकता है? क्रिएटिंग अप्रोप्रिएट ऑप्शन स्ट्रैटेजीज बेस्ड ऑन योर एनालिसिस. तो हो सकता है कि आप लोग का टेक्निकल एनालिसिस सही हो, राइट. Probably you are able to analyze the market well, but based on that analysis you are not able to create certain strategies that reward your view, right. That can be a problem, correct. क्योंकि there are a lot kinds of option strategies available into the market, or that can be done, that is there. Second thing, एक ही स्ट्रैटेजी में अलग अलग कॉम्बिनेशंस, अलग अलग स्ट्राइक्स के लेकर टू ट्राई दोज कॉम्बिनेशंस, वी डू नॉट रियली हैव दैट एम्पल टाइम, करेक्ट. दैट कैन बी अ प्रॉब्लम. So just hold on to this thought and we will see the next problem. Okay. स्ट्रैटेजी लेवल ट्रैकिंग ऑफ पोजीशंस। सो अगर आप ऑप्शंस के स्ट्रैटेजीज में ट्रेड करते हो, ये प्रॉब्लम आपने बहुत बारी फेस करी होगी कि जब भी आप मल्टीपल स्ट्रैटेजीज एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं, हो सकता है कि एक आपने बुल कॉल स्प्रेड एग्जीक्यूट किया है निफ्टी में, ओके, नेक्स्ट आपने हो सकता है कि आपने कोई और एक्सपायरी में स्ट्रैडल बना के रखा हो या फिर स्ट्रैंगल बना के रखा हो, राइट। सो जब भी आप ये पोजीशंस में देखते हैं, आपके जो जो भी आपके पोजीशंस है, वो आप जाके आपके जो पोजीशन वाला पेज है उसमें देखते हैं, तो सारे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स आपके मिक्स हो जाते हैं, राइट। अगर आपको देखना है कि आपके बुल कॉल स्प्रेड का क्या पोजीशन है, ओवरऑल P&L क्या है, या फिर व्हाट इज द ओवरऑल पोजीशन ऑफ योर वन स्ट्रैटेजी देन द अनदर, that probably you are not able to see, right? So that can be a problem if you want to make a decision based on a certain strategy that you have created, correct? Plus, whenever you want to exit the strategy, let's say you're seeing all the contracts on your positions page, but if you want to exit a certain strategy, let's say you have 3 4 strategies executed at once, but you only want to exit one strategy of them, then it can be a real mess to sort all those strikes which are involved into your strategy and all of that, correct? So these are the kind of execution based problems that the option traders can face, correct? But let's say that all these problems are now solved, and that too on just one single platform. Wouldn't that be great, right? So I'm going to introduce all of you with our a platform that is called option trading platform. All right, so this is exclusively for the option trading. We have made this whole platform for the option traders, where you can start to end whole your option trading journey can be done there. All right, you do not have to go outside of it, and your execution basically gets so seamless. All right, so we are going to look into our option trading platform, and I'm going to take you through all the great features that we have on option trading platform. So जैसे हमने स्टार्टिंग में बात करी कि मल्टी लेग स्ट्रैटेजी एग्जीक्यूट करने में प्रॉब्लम होती है, सो वी हैव द एडवांस ऑप्शन चेन. Through the option chain, we can directly add multiple contracts in the basket, and we can execute that. All right, so no manual searching for the contracts, no manual putting the trades or orders, nothing, all that is gone. All right, next we have this forecast view and forecast level, these two features. Okay, these two are so amazing features that if you're struggling with creating strategies based on your view, this is going to help you immensely. All right, how? Because this forecast view can help you. So basically into forecast view, you can put in your view, let's say about Nifty. Okay, if you select Nifty, you can put in your view if it is bullish, bearish, neutral, or volatile. Based on that, it is going to give you ready-made strategies, and from those strategies you can select based on the whatever analysis we can see on the screen. You can select the strategy and you can execute in just one click. All right, so this is about the forecast view. Similarly, this forecast level is just one step forward. All right, यहाँ पे हमारे पास सिर्फ व्यू था कि बुलिश है, बेरिश है, या फिर न्यूट्रल है, या फिर वॉलेटाइल है. फोरकास्ट लेवल में क्या होता है? फोरकास्ट लेवल में आपके पास एक लेवल भी है. सो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट निफ्टी, ओके, नाउ आई हैव अ बुलिश व्यू, एंड for the expiry, for the coming expiry, or whichever expiry I have selected, for that expiry, let's say that my forecast is imagine that it is going to expire above 25,500. Okay, now what is the addition over here? The level, correct? So I can forecast a level over here that is 25,500 above. All right, so if I give that input over here, it is going to give me tailor-made strategies based on this particular forecast. All right, so these two features are going to help you if if you're not well versed with creating the strategies, and probably if you still अगर आपको strategies बनाने आते भी हैं, तो भी इसमें जितने कॉम्बिनेशंस आपके सामने आते हैं उतने आप मैन्युअली करने चाहेंगे तो बहुत सारा टाइम कंज्यूम हो जाता है वो कॉम्बिनेशंस बनाकर चेक करने में. ऑलराइट, so this is totally going to save time for all of you. Lastly, the custom strategies. So let's say you are not interested over here, you're not interested over here, you just you know what you're doing, all right? You know which strategy to create, which strikes to select, all of that you know. सो कस्टम स्ट्रैटेजीज में आप जाके आपकी खुद की स्ट्रैटेजी बना सकते हैं, एंड उसका जो एनालिसिस है, सो व्हाट आउटकम कैन बी पॉसिबल थ्रू योर स्ट्रैटेजी, यू कैन चेक दैट ओवर हियर, all right, with the help of payoff graph, with the help of Greeks, all right, advanced analysis tools, all that is available over here. And with that you can check the analysis part, and you can execute with just one click. And similar way you can check all of that into your positions page, where you can select it strategy wise. Okay, so this is just the crux. We are going to go and we are going to see it one by one, all the features, all the great features. All right, so firstly what we are going to see, where do we find this option trading platform? Into HDFC Sky app. All right, so first way to find it out is just on the dashboard. When you log in into HDFC Sky app, just on your dashboard, if you scroll a little bit down here, you can see option trading. This is the entry point for your option trading platform. All right, if not, we can also go to option trading platform from the profile menu. Okay, so you have to click over here, and once you land on this next page, you have to scroll down and you can find option trading platform. So there are two ways to reach to option trading platform into the HDFC Sky app. Okay, now so first we will see the advanced option chain. So whenever we talk about option chain, how we use the option chain, basically option chain का एक basic use हम लोग क्या करते हैं, उसका data analyze करने के लिए, right? If if the direction is bullish or bearish, or just the basic thing, support or resistance निकालने के लिए, correct? But just to take out that support and resistance, we still have to analyze the OI numbers, correct? So that is also a manual task. So in this option, advanced option chain, what we have given, if you can see in this particular screenshot, there are these green bars and red bars available over here, right? If you can see, you can also see the tags called as strong support, mild resistance, strong resistance. All of those tags are already given based on the OI numbers. So basically you do not really have to look at even OI numbers. Everything is readily available over here. You can get the clear idea of what kind of levels are important based on the option chain. Okay, so whenever you enter into option trading platform, you can find the indices over here, or you can also search the scripts over here. All right, and you can simply click on option chain and you can go into the option chain. So through the option chain, as I told you, that we can place the multi-leg order. So if you tap on these contracts, call side, put side, your contracts will be added into a basket and you can execute the orders at once. Okay, as easy as that. Now the forecast view. So as I already mentioned, that forecast view is going to help you if you have a certain view in your mind. All right. So अगर हम एग्जांपल लेते हैं निफ्टी का अगर मेरा व्यू है बुलिश या फिर बेरिश, यहाँ पे अगर आप देख सकते हैं, देयर आर मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल, बुलिश, बेरिश, रेंज बाउंड, वॉलेटाइल. ओके, सो whenever we select these options, all right, and if we click on get trades, we can see this kind of options over here: long call, bull call spread, bull put spread. So based on that, there are multiple strategies inside that. Okay, so if I want to choose a bull call spread, I can simply click on bull call spread and it will give me, so here 6 strategies are mentioned over here, right? So उसके अंदर मुझे 6 strategies मिल जाएंगे जिसमें से मैं choose कर सकती हूँ. All right, and I can execute the trade over there. So this is about the forecast view. Let's go forward. This is about the forecast level. So forecast level, जैसे मैंने पहले बताया कि this is just one step forward of the forecast view, right? So इसमें अगर आप देखते हैं ऑप्शन ट्रेडिंग प्लेटफॉर्म के अंदर जाने के बाद यहाँ पे हमें फोरकास्ट लेवल पर क्लिक करना है. ऑलराइट, एंड यहाँ पे हमें अबाव, बिलो एंड बिटवीन ये ऑप्शन मिलता है. तो हमारा जो भी व्यू होगा, अगर बुलिश व्यू है तो यहाँ पे हम अबाव सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं, अगर बेरिश व्यू है तो बिलो सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं, अगर रेंज बाउंड व्यू है तो हम लोग बिटवीन सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. एंड यहाँ पे हम लोग जो भी लेवल आपका एनालिसिस के थ्रू आप लैंड कर रहे हैं वो एक लेवल यहाँ पे सेट कर सकते हैं. सो फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ आई थिंक निफ्टी इज गोइंग टू गो अबाउ 25,500 at the expiry time, I can just mention that level over here and I can click on get trades. Okay, once I click on get trades, I can simply get the multiple trades over here, and I can select the any specific trade based on my selection. So I can also get a view of margin required, maximum profit, maximum loss, and break even. So these are the initial points based on which I can create my own decision which strategy to select. All right. So this is about the forecast level. Okay, at I'm just going to explain you one more feature, that is custom strategy, and after that we are going to see the recorded video of how do we do all of this. Okay, तो आपको बहुत क्लियर आइडिया मिल जाएगी कि हम इसमें स्ट्रैटेजी सिलेक्ट कैसे करते हैं, स्ट्रैटेजी को एग्जीक्यूट कैसे करना है, स्ट्रैटेजी लेवल पोजीशन को हम ट्रैक कैसे करेंगे और स्क्वायर ऑफ कैसे करेंगे. ऑलराइट, ऑल ऑफ दैट इज गोइंग टू बी एक्सप्लेन्ड. So this is the custom strategies. Okay, so as we discussed earlier, that let's say that I do not want to get a ready-made strategy. I know how to create a strategy. All right, so in that case I can simply go into create my own strategy. Okay, create your own strategy. So whenever you go into option trading platform, you just scroll down and here you can find create your own strategy. You can click on that and you can add the contracts over there. Once you add the contracts, you can analyze your whole strategy. All right, so using the payoff analyzer, it will give you all the analysis deliverables based on the payoff graph, payoff table. You can see the Greeks strategy level, individual level. You can find all the summary, like maximum profit, maximum loss, break even, probability of profit, everything is going to be there. And based on that you can have all the insights about the strategy that you are going to execute. All right, after the analysis or before the analysis, or every time, you will still have control of execution the strategy at any point of time with just one click. Okay, now, so this is the strategy level position tracking. I'm going to also show this into the video, but right now, just on the still screen, I'm going to show you all that whenever you execute any trade into option trading platform, you will see this positions and order book, right? So here, if you can see here, there is this all button, single leg button, strategy button. So here right now I have one strategy. So this is going to show me one strategy level P&L. All right, you can see over here. If I click on this strategy, I can also give various names to my strategies. Okay, this is not just strategy 1, strategy 2. You can give any name that you want. Okay, so if I click on strategy 1, it will take me to the extended view of the strategy. All right, here we can find the contract wise details of what is happening in that strategy. We can always analyze the open position over here with the help of payoff analyzer. वी कैन क्लोन द ऑर्डर. क्लोन का मतलब है कि वापस से अगर सेम ऑर्डर को आपको एग्जीक्यूट करना है तो पूरा प्रोसीजर आपको फिर से रिपीट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. सेम ऑर्डर इज गोइंग टू बी एग्जीक्यूटेड on behalf of you. Okay, so this is clone. Now if you can see over here, there is a square off button. So you can always square off your whole strategy at once. Okay, तो आपको जो सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम था कि जब भी आप मल्टीपल स्ट्रैटेजीज को एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं तो पोजीशंस में जाने के बाद जब आपको सिर्फ एक स्ट्रैटेजी में से एग्जिट करनी है तब वो काफी डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है. सो यहाँ पे आप स्ट्रैटेजी लेवल एग्जिट कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो वंस यू जस्ट क्लिक ऑन स्क्वायर ऑफ, इट विल बी स्क्वायर ऑफ. ऑलराइट, सो now we will see the demo of how do we do all of this, right? Because I'm sure that all of you must have liked these new features that we have come up with, right? So I'm just going to share my screen again, and this is the video. Let me play it for you. So this is the option trading platform. Here we can scroll down. So yeah, so here I have selected forecast view. All right, and I have selected bullish. I clicked on get trades. Okay. So this has given me these three options. I clicked on bull call spread. All right. So under bull call spread, here we can always get the drop down of the strategy. The expiry. Okay. So let's say if I do not want to trade in the current weekly expiry, if I want to trade into some another expiry, later expiry. Okay. I can always choose that. And based on that expiry, I'm going to get the strategies. Okay. So here I'm selecting the first strategy. This particular page will be opened. We can see both the legs, right? Here we can see the analyze button. So once we click on analyze button, this page will be opened. This is the payoff analyzer. Okay. We can see the payoff graph over here, payoff table. There are the advanced analysis tools. We can, change the target level and, we can see what can be the outcome. There are the strategy level, individual level Greeks. We can check it in the absolute amount and the decimals. Everything is available. So once we see the analysis part, we can click on the place trade. Okay. If you do not want to go by the analysis, you can directly click on the place trade. All right. So I've clicked on place trade. Here it will ask you to give a name to your strategy. I've given strategy 1 as name. We can click on place trade. So if you can see, as soon as I clicked on that button, both my legs are executed, right? And it will take you to view order status. So if we click on view order status, here we can find that, these are the two legs which are closed, all right? These are the orders which are executed. So this is about taking entry. Now let's see how do we exit it. Okay. So this is how we can find a particular strategy. Okay. If you execute multiple strategies, it will be mentioned over here as strategy 1, strategy 2, whatever name you gave. Based on that names, it will show it over here. Okay. Multiple strategies it will show you, and the total P&L will also be over here, and the strategy level P&L will be shown in front of the particular strategy. Okay. If you have single leg orders, all right, जरूरी नहीं कि आपके सारे ऑप्शन स्ट्रैटेजीज ही होंगे. हो सकता है कि कभी कभी आपके सिंगल लेग प्लेन ऑप्शन ट्रेड्स भी हो सकते हैं, कोई कॉल पुट सिंगल ऑर्डर्स हो सकते हैं. सो दोज विल बी विजिबल ओवर हियर. ऑलराइट, यहाँ पे आपके सारे ट्रेड्स दिखेंगे, यहाँ पे सिंगल लेग के दिखेंगे और यहाँ पे स्ट्रैटेजी बेस्ड दिखेंगे. सो इफ आई क्लिक ऑन स्ट्रैटेजी 1, पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रैटेजी, you can get this extended view. And at the bottom, we can see this square off button. Okay. If we want to exit, we can simply click on square off. So once we click on square off, we can come on this page. We can check the details. If you want to, let's say if I have multiple lots, okay, if I have 10 lots, but I want to only exit from 5 lots, okay, that we can change over here. All right, at the time of exit, and then we can simply click on place trade and the exit will be done. See, now the exit is also here. So if you can see, this is the entry status, this is the exit status. All right. So this is about execution. I have shown you the whole execution part as well. All right. As in, how do we do it? How do we select the option trading platform and the forecast view? How do we go by the strategy? How do we analyze it? What all features do we have inside the payoff analyzer? How do we execute it? How do we enter into a particular strategy? How do we save a strategy? How do we track a certain strategy for the strategy level P&L? How do we exit a certain strategy? Right? All of that we have seen. Now, if you have any questions regarding whatever we have seen, seen about option trading platform, you can ask me, you can drop the questions into the chat box and I'll be able to answer them. So you can just, let me know your questions. If you have any questions, please put down the questions into the chat box. So there is one question, but which strategy will be more effective? So it totally depends on your view, what input you're providing into the system. Okay, let's say if you have provided bullish view, then it will give multiple options to you, and you can choose based on the break even point. You can choose based on the maximum profit, maximum loss point. So it will give you multiple decision points. Okay, based on that you can choose it. So there is nothing like less effective or more effective strategies. You will get multiple points based on which you can create or take the best decision. Any more questions? So there is one more question about the indices available. So as of now, you can find all the indices which are there on NSE. So for example, Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, Midcap Nifty, all of that is available. Only the BSC indices are not available, Sensex and Bankex, but that is in the pipeline. Shortly, all those indices will also be available into option trading platform. So this webinar is simultaneously being, hosted live on YouTube as well. So as soon as we end this webinar, live webinar, the recording will be available on the YouTube channel of HDFC Sky. So you can always visit the YouTube channel of HDFC Sky and you will find this recording as well. So if you have missed any part of the webinar, you can go and watch it again. So as of now, this platform is available in the app. So you can use it in the HDFC Sky app, sir. So there is one more question. It is, I'm a beginner for option trading where I can learn properly. Can you help me? So let me tell you all that on all the Wednesdays we come up with various topics about the F&O trading. Okay, it can be depending on the technical analysis. It can be depending on the features that we have and how you can use it more efficiently. Okay, so it's very helpful for any beginner who is trying to explore the F&O trading. So all these webinar recordings are available on YouTube channel of HDFC Securities. Okay, so if you visit the YouTube channel of HDFC Securities, there you can find a separate playlist called Understanding Derivative Trading. Under that, there are all the recordings available right from the basics of F&O. You can also learn the strategies as well, right? So there you can watch the recordings, and it will definitely help you. Any more questions? If you have any questions, please drop in here. So there are multiple questions on Open API. So this particular webinar was not about the Open API, but then because there are multiple queries, I'll just mention over here that you can explore the Open API that we have on HDFC Sky. All right. So I'll just show where you can find it, and it will basically help you to customize your trading. All right. So let me just help you to say it. So you can visit HDFC Sky. Just a second. So you can visit this page www.hdfcsky.com. Here you can see Open API. You can click on Open API, and here you can see just a second. Yeah. So if you need to create the API key and secret, you can log in over here with the same credentials that you have for HDFC Sky account. All right, you can log in over here, and you can create the API and secret key over here, and you can connect whatever apps you want to connect with the HDFC Sky broker. All right, so that can be done. This is the crux of Open API, but I will surely come up with a separate webinar for Open API. All right, where we can explore what all do we have into this, and into the detailed manner we can discuss that. So stay tuned, and I will surely come up with a separate webinar on Open API. Any more questions? So Amit sir has mentioned over here that he's getting some of the information as as a official of HDFC Securities, and probably you are getting kind of a subscription plan which is not authenticated. All right. So whenever you get any kind of such what you call, whenever you are going to get any kind of such communication from any of the personnel from the HDFC Securities, or if the person is telling that he's from HDFC Securities, please authenticate, because we do not really send such kind of communication through the company. All right, so that can be a scam. So just authenticate and cross check before paying any amount, because we do not ask for any amount other than or whatever trade you do into the your trading account. All right, so this can be a potential scam, so you need to cross check and be careful. So I don't see any more questions. if you have any suggestions for the topics that I can choose for any future webinars, you can let me know into the chat box, and I will, if the majority wants that topic, I can always pick that topic and we can have a separate webinar in detail. All right. So first suggestion I've got is Open API. So I'll come up with Open API webinar shortly. So stay tuned about the notifications that we send through email and push notifications. All right. So thank you so much for joining in today's webinar, and do explore this option trading platform. It's a great feature. Right, it will definitely help you to ease out your option trading journey, and it is already live. It is, this is not about future. The option trading platform is already live. You can place orders through your option trading platform in HDFC Sky app. All right, so let me just repeat it again. It's already live. All right, so yeah, so thank you so much for joining, and do explore this platform. Let us know your feedback. All right, thank you so much.